Have you ever noticed that you were the last one to cross the street when the light changes? Or maybe you've caught yourself trailing a few steps behind your spouse or grandkids while walking through the mall. We often laugh it off and say we're just taking our time. But your walking speed is actually much more than a matter of pace. In the medical world, doctors are starting to call walking speed the sixth vital sign. It's right up there with your blood pressure and heart rate. In fact, a landmark study from the University of Pittsburgh found that for seniors over 65, how fast you walk is one of the single most accurate predictors of how many healthy years you have left. Today, we're going to walk through the exact walking test you can do in your own hallway to check your biological age. We'll cover the 5 hidden reasons your pace might be dropping and, more importantly, how to shift gears to get your speed back. Stick around for number 4 because it's a specific type of foot weakness that most doctors are just now discovering is the secret to preventing falls. 1. The stiffening lens. It's not weakness. It's flexibility. 1 o'clock to 2:30. The scientific why. Most of us deal with presbyopia. Think of the lens of your eye like a rubber band. When you're young, that rubber band is snappy and flexible, allowing you to focus on things up close instantly. According to the Mayo Clinic, as we cross the 55-yard line, that lens starts to lose its stretch. It becomes less like a rubber band and more like a piece of dried leather. The practical how-to. You can't stop time, but you can exercise your focus. Try the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. This relaxes the ciliary muscles around the lens. Also, ensure you have task lighting right, direct light on your book or knitting to take the strain off that stiffening lens. 2. The hidden drought. Why your eyes feel gritty. 2:30 to 4 o'clock. The scientific why. Do your eyes ever feel like there's a grain of sand stuck in them, especially in the morning? It's likely dry eye syndrome. As we age, our tear ducts don't just produce fewer tears. They produce lower quality tears. The American Academy of Ophthalmology notes that after 55, the oil glands in our eyelids, the meibomian glands, often get clogged, meaning your tears evaporate too fast. The practical how-to. Skip the cheap redness relief drops. Those actually make it worse over time. Instead, use a warm compress over your closed eyes for 5 minutes every night. This melts the thickened oils and lets your natural lubrication flow again. Pattern interrupt. 3:45. Now, before we move on, I want you to try something. Blink 5 times, fast. Does it feel smooth, or do you feel a slight scratch? If it's scratchy, you're likely dehydrated. Take a sip of water right now. Your eyes will thank you. 3. The blue light myth versus reality. 4 o'clock to 5:30. The scientific why. We hear a lot about blue light from phones, but the real danger for those over 55 is macular degeneration. The National Eye Institute explains that the macula is the part of your eye responsible for sharp central vision. Over time, oxidative stress, basically rusting of the eye cells, can blur your center of vision. The practical how-to. Invest in a good pair of polarized sunglasses, even on cloudy days. UV rays are the primary driver of this rusting. Also, look for lutein and zeaxanthin on your supplement labels, or better yet, in your spinach and kale. These act as internal sunglasses for your macula. 4. The kitchen miracle. The power of zinc and omega-3 south. 5:30 to 7 o'clock. The scientific why. This is the one your doctor might not have mentioned yet. The age-related eye disease study, ARIDS, backed by the U.S. government, found that a specific combination of zinc and omega-3 fatty acids can reduce the risk of advanced vision loss by 25%. Zinc helps vitamin A travel from the liver to the retina to produce melanin, a protective pigment. The practical how-to. You don't need fancy pills. A serving of wild-caught salmon twice a week and a handful of pumpkin seeds, high in zinc, can do wonders. Mid-roll engagement. We're halfway through. I'd love to know who I'm talking to today. Drop a comment below with your age and the city you're watching from. It helps us build this community of health-conscious legends. 5. The silent thief. Blood pressure and your vision. 7 o'clock to 8:30. The scientific why. Many seniors don't realize that their eyes are a window into their heart health. The American Heart Association, AHA, warns about hypertensive retinopathy. High blood pressure can cause the tiny, delicate blood vessels in your eyes to burst or leak. It's silent because it doesn't hurt, but it slowly dims your vision. The practical how-to. Keep your numbers in check. If you're managing your blood pressure through diet or medication, you aren't just saving your heart, you're saving your sight. Reducing sodium and taking a brisk 15-minute walk daily keeps the pressure in your ocular vessels stable. The man who saw the stars again. Let me tell you a quick story about a friend of mine named Arthur. At 62, Arthur had given up on his hobby of stargazing. He told me, "The stars just look like smudges now, Joe. I guess my eyes are just done." He started the warm compresses for his dry eyes and began eating those internal sunglasses foods we talked about. 3 months later, he called me, sounding like a kid on Christmas. He'd gone out to his porch and could see the crisp outline of the Big Dipper for the first time in years. It wasn't a miracle. It was just giving his eyes the maintenance they were starving for. Conclusion: your eyes are your connection to the world, to the faces of your grandkids, the pages of a great book, and the beauty of a sunset. Changing eyesight after 55 is common, but losing your quality of life is not inevitable. By managing your eye hydration, protecting your macula from the sun, and keeping your blood pressure steady, you can keep your vision sharp well into your 80s and 90s. Summary checklist. Use the 20-20-20 rule to keep your lens flexible. Use warm compresses to fix gritty, dry eyes. Eat your greens and zinc to protect your macula. Wear polarized shades every time you step outside. If you found this helpful, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We're on a mission to help you make your golden years your healthiest years.